When Down to Dawn first started, I remember somebody asking, dang, I thought you was going to actually do a whole video talking about what you think of the show and stuff like that. And to keep it very much a stack, 5 episodes in, I still really don't know what to say. To be honest, it's kind of hard to talk about the show mainly because I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, genuinely, the most I'm getting out of this show is that there is aliens and ghosts and cock and ball torture. Literally. So there's not really much for me to go on because that's what the show is. It's kind of weird as hell, and to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people don't get into this show. It would surprise me if a lot of people did, actually. But when it comes down to it, is it an enjoyable watch? Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable for most of it, right? It's pretty fun. It actually knows what it is, and it's not necessarily afraid of pushing weird ass boundaries in weird ass ways. But the main thing I wanted to really talk about, obviously, as I probably put in the dang title, is the damn Latina Japanese woman herself, Momo Ayase. Because I'm not gonna sit here and cap, lie, or even steal like I'm Eddie Guerrero here. But when I gotta point it out, I gotta point it out. This might be the best version of an even could you consider this an angry female character I've ever seen? Because I'll keep it very much a say, I don't even consider her like super overly angry all the time. She does have angry flashes, but like, it's reasonable, it's understandable. Anytime I usually see a character is like angry as hell, it's either that they're mad tsundere or they're just really in that type of boat of just being mad angry for no effing reason at all, or they just constantly insult somebody for no real reason, rhyme, or purpose. They just go in just to go in. It's the same reason as to why I hate Yukari from Persona 3. People want to call Momo a fake ass Yukari, but to keep it a stack, Momo's a better Yukari. She's actually what Yukari should have been, if I'm gonna be real, because Yukari is just nothing more than a person that just gets mad, insults people, and then bitch and whine about why things ain't going their way, and just have the worst attitude about shit, right? And that's the main reason of why I can't necessarily like Yukari at all when it comes to P3. She sucks ass. But Momo, at least when it comes to her character, she's got valid reasons to get mad when the situation calls for it. She has fun in the damn show, unlike someone like Yukari. She actually has moments of clarity. She actually has moments where she feels more in line as a real person than what anything Yukari could actually stand for. I'm not trying to make this a Yukari versus Momo hour, but like, just pointing out the differences between characters that look somewhat similar, it just goes to show you which one is better and which one blows the other one out the water. Honestly, I was a little scared. When My Hero ended, I ain't gonna necessarily lie, I was kind of concerned for Shonen. I was like, who's the next thick hoe that's gonna be in basically the next lineup? Who's gonna be next in line? We had so many good ones like Ochako mainly and Toga. Who's gonna carry the weight of those two baddies? And now we have this one, and I'm like, okay, we might have sauce here. We might actually have a bit of heat here. If this is the heat that we have, we might be in good hands. Also, to mention the damn granny that is supposed to be 80 years old, Seiko, mad fine. Violent as hell and smokes a lot, but mad fine. Definitely can very much understand why people is like, dang, I need to get me a grandma now. I can understand now. I totally get it. Also, one thing I definitely could say that I appreciate of a Momo's character versus really any shonen character that's like female at all, that's on the side character type of timing, is really her usefulness came in a lot quicker than anybody else's. Like, sure, there's been other characters that, you know, come through with their usefulness, and sometimes, you know, they are the main character of their own stories. Hint, hint, Madaka. Hint, hint, she doesn't really count because she's the main character of the dang story. And hint, hint, she is also really damn good. But when it comes down to it, though, there's not many times where you see, oh, the main female character of, you know, a shonen show where they're kind of the side piece. It's not necessarily throwing out the most useful things automatically in the very beginning stages of the story. Sure, they might have things here, here, and here, but not off-rip and immediate, because she's been providing some of that. Even in certain type of strategic moments of trying to take down Turbo Granny, been quite strategic in her play-by-plays, honestly. Like, she will be good as hell as a coach for a football team. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Put her on the damn Detroit, Michigan linebackers team. Is that even a team? I don't know. I'm just making up words as I go. But still, nonetheless, you get the damn point. She's very good, where someone like Sakura was never really useful in the beginning, to be very honest with you. Or looking at even Ochako at the beginning, she wasn't that useful, if we're gonna be completely honest. Then you have like plenty of other characters that's also in the same boat that wasn't as useful, or wasn't even mentioned at all in the beginning of their shows and series. But when you have Momo here, it's a bit of a break of character, and it's actually really nice to see. It's also nice to see a character kind of express themselves in a different way than most shonen female characters for a change, because you know it's always, you know, they like most characters have like their own tragic backstories and things of the sort like that, but you know, we don't really get to see them just go crazy, express different types of emotions and things like that, where Momo actually does, and it's actually like, wow, this actually feels a bit different for her character. She having silly ass moments like eating the crap out of some damn crabs, or just laughing on her ass when it comes down to the fact that her man is losing his balls, which yes, that's literally what happens in the show. Again, weird as hell, but still nonetheless, it is true. But it just shows you that yes, you can have a character that is serious and can still have someone that is, you know, important to the plot and stuff, but at the very same time can also show you that yes, they don't have to be a one-dimensional, I gotta do this for my friends type character, or they gotta be on this one-track type plot type mindset of things, and just still can express themselves and just kind of have fun. That's kind of what I've been missing from a lot of shows in general when it comes down to certain characters. It's just the fact that you got this wonderful cast of characters, very good, but they never really express them in the ways you know they should be expressed. Damn what people might say when it comes down to how they get represented in the show and things like that, or certain scenes that they might get involved in. Like, screw all that noise, just represent them the way you think they should be represented, and I promise you, it will make the show 10 million times better. And that's what we're getting with this damn bitch. And also, the reason why I had to go ahead and just chuck this in, because why not? The reason why I call her a Latina Japanese woman is because she's thick as shit. Have you seen some of this stuff? Have you seen the first episode? Have you seen the fan work? Look at this. Look at all of this. I can't show everything. Look at all this nonsense. There is no doubt in my mind, no doubt whatsoever, that she's 100% Latina as hell. Or that being said, she is like the Japanese version of like Shell from El Dorado. Like, there's no way in the universe that you can't see that. So overall, Momo Ayase is very much a welcome, you know, addition to Shonen. Not gonna lie, wish we get more characters like her in the future. Hopefully we do, and hopefully people will take some notes of this character and actually in its design and how it's done, and just the hotness of this one, because my gosh, would I like to clap the cheeks out of her? 100%. But that's really what I wanted to say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on socials, and if you're like to this channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's boy Jay, signing off. Have a say.